Welcome, beautiful people. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to rent your apartment in Canada. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. My name is Chiamakaahodu, and on this channel, we are all about personal development. It comes in form of beauty, lifestyle, fashion, mental health, you name it. If you're into that type of content, then of course smash the subscribe button and join our community, and also turn on the post notification bell so you'll be the first to know whenever I post a new video. So without yapping too much, let's get right into the video. First tip I would like to give will be for you to start the apartment hunt or search between 2 to 3 months of your set move-in date. Why do I say so? It gives you enough time to reach out to your realtor or real estate agent so you can be able to pick and choose the type of apartment you want. Of course, there are various types of apartments here in Canada. You could get an apartment, you could get a condo, you could get a studio apartment, different types of places to move to. So it's good you search between 2 to 3 months so that you will be able to get a decent apartment to move into. You don't want to start the search too early, say 6 months or a year before moving. You could if you want to, but it's just advisable you maintain that time frame. At least that worked for me. And you also will not want to search too close to your set moving date, just in case you don't find any apartment on the market. So stay within that range and know that, okay, I have between this period to this period to search for an apartment that I would love. So you don't move into an apartment you probably do not love, but just because there is no time whatsoever, you just move into that apartment. So do your due diligence and check properly within a specific period of time before picking the first apartment you lay your eyes on. The next tip will be for you to note the necessary documents you need before renting an apartment. Now, I come from Nigeria, and in Nigeria we have a different way of renting an apartment. Of course, some landlords or homeowners are very particular about the type of tenants they want living in their building, while some do not care. They just want you to be sure you can pay your rent yearly. And in Canada, note that the rent here is being paid on a monthly basis and not yearly. So at times, the house owner would require you make your first and last month deposit before moving into the apartment. So what documents do you need to move into a new apartment? You could be required to bring a reference letter from your current employer, because the homeowner will probably want to know and be sure that you have a stable source of income. You have a place where you go to on a daily basis, or even if you work from home, but he or she just wants to be reminded that at the end of each month, you are able to make payment for your apartment and you are not a debtor. The next document you would need will probably mostly be a credit check. Yes, they'll check your credit. That is why it's always advisable when you move into a new country, a country that is very particular about debt and credit. It's good to maintain a good credit limit in that country, because your credit is everything in Canada. I'm sure it is in some other parts of the world, but I'll speak for Canada, where I currently am in. So you need your credit to be very decent. You should have a decent credit in Canada. Strive. I know it's not easy, especially with the whole buy now pay later. It's good for people that know how to apportion their funds appropriately. However, when you are new, try to maintain a good credit score, because you will need your credit for everything. You will need your credit to pay your rent. You will need your credit when applying for a new job. You will need your credit even when applying for schools for your kids, when you want to put your little children in school, in daycare and elementary school and the likes. You as a parent, or you as a mother or father or guardian, you would need to show your credit score. So you may be asked for your credit check report, and the homeowner is going to go through that to know if he or she should go ahead and rent the apartment to you. Also, you probably may not get the apartment just that day you search for the apartment and you have one that is open, because There are various people in Canada, and of course there are various apartment buildings. But even when you have submitted the necessary documents, you have to give the realtor or the apartment owner or building owner enough time to run a good background check on the documents you have provided. You have to be patient and check in regularly with the realtor who is assisting you in getting the apartment. Once you're fortunate and lucky and your documents have been checked and the house owner is fine with it, you will be informed as to when you are to make the security deposit. So the security deposit is needed, is more or less like caution fee in Nigeria. So just in case you move into that apartment and you break something or spoil something, it would not be refunded back to you. I don't know if it's refunded back to some people, but if the apartment is in good condition, like you met it when you first moved in, it will be given back to you. However, if a thing or two are broken in that apartment, it won't be given back to you. It will rather be used to repair or repurchase what was in that apartment when you first moved in. So please be very careful in the apartment you are given. That's my third tip. Fourth tip would be how to move. Yes, how do you move? There are various options as to when moving into a new apartment. You could rent a U-Haul. A U-Haul is a big truck that allows you move in all your properties in the truck. So it could be your television, your couch, your chairs, your table, and the likes. You could rent a U-Haul and put your properties in there and drive it straight to the apartment. Or if you don't have lots of loads, if you're single, you could, and you do not have a car, you could use an Uber. You could just Uber yourself with your few properties in that Uber straight to your new apartment. Or if you have a car, you could just drive yourself, say 2, 3, 4 times from wherever you're moving from to your apartment. Or you could get a friend to drive you to your apartment. It depends. So there are various options and various ways for you to move into a new apartment. Last but not the least tip will be how to make payments. Just like there are various options on how to move into the apartment, there are also various options as to how to make payment for your new apartment. Again, like I mentioned, you pay for the apartment in Canada on a monthly basis. Some homeowners accept physical checks, so you could give physical checks to the homeowners or to the realtor company. That's the company that found the apartment for you. Also, you could use your debit card to pay. You walk over to the realtor office and swipe your card for payment for the next month. You could also pay cash. Some realtors accept cash, but make sure it's genuine. Make sure the realtor is genuine and works for a company. So better still, walk into the real estate company and pay the cash there. Do not hand it over to anybody that's not the home owner. Another method will be standing order. Yes, they can place an SI on your account, which allows the rent to go at the beginning of the new month or the end of a previous month. It depends on your agreement with your realtor and home owner. So that's all I have for today. I hope you learned a thing or two on how to rent an apartment in Canada. I also have some other video content on various Canada lifestyle tips and tricks. Feel free to search through my content to find such information. If you're yet to subscribe, make sure you smash the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I post a new video. Give this video a thumbs up, share this video with anyone who needs it. If you are new to a country, please leave a comment in the comment section below, letting us know ways to rent apartment in that country as well. I am curious and I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a good life. It's connected to you.